There is a kind of exhaustion that has nothing to do with sleep. It lives in the shoulders, in the jaw, in that quiet tension behind your eyes after a day of trying to fix what wasn't yours to fix, hold together what was already falling apart, and manage outcomes that were never really in your hands. Most people never name it. They just keep carrying. And after a while, the carrying feels normal. The weight feels like responsibility. The tension feels like being alive. But it isn't. It's something else. The Stoics had a word for this. Prohairesis, your faculty of choice, the one thing that is genuinely, completely yours. Not outcomes, not other people's decisions, not the weather, the economy, or the silence after you sent that message. Marcus Aurelius wrote this in his private journal, not for an audience, just for himself, that we suffer not from what happens, but from our insistence that it should have been different. Read that again. Not from what happens, from the insistence. That insistence is the weight, and most of us have been carrying it so long, we've forgotten it isn't part of us. Buddhism calls it dukkha, usually translated as suffering, but more accurately, the friction of clinging to how things were, to how we imagined they would turn out, to versions of people who've already moved on, even if their name is still in your phone. There's an image in Zen. You cannot hold a river. If you try, if you cup your hands around the water, it flows through anyway, and you're left cold and empty and still without the river. The river was never asking to be held. It was asking to be watched. Letting go is not giving up. It's finally accepting what was never yours to hold. Jung spent decades studying what we refuse to face in ourselves, what he called the shadow. His observation was blunt. What we resist persists. The more energy we pour into controlling what we cannot control, the more power we hand it. Our anxiety feeds the situation. Our obsession with a specific outcome locks us out of the present, which is the only place where anything actually changes. Individuation, becoming whole in Jung's terms, doesn't come from winning. It comes from integrating, from accepting that uncertainty is not a problem to be solved. It is the condition of being alive. All of us are living with incomplete information, unfinished stories, and open questions that may never close. The work is not to fix that. The work is to stop fighting it. So what does letting go actually look like on a Tuesday in a real life? It doesn't look like indifference. You can care deeply and still release your grip on the result. The distinction matters. Stay committed to the action, release the outcome. Do what you can with what you have from where you are, and then let the rest move without you. It looks like sending the message and then putting the phone down. It looks like saying what you needed to say and accepting that you cannot control how it lands. It looks like doing good work and trusting that good work compounds, even when the results aren't visible yet. There's a Japanese concept, mushin, sometimes translated as no mind. It describes a master in full action without attachment to outcome. Not detached, not careless, fully present, fully committed, but free, because they stopped needing to control what comes after they act. That freedom is not a personality trait. It's a practice. It's something you choose, repeatedly, in small moments, until it becomes the way you move through the world. And here's what changes when you do. Space returns. Not empty space. Room. The kind where something new can actually arrive. Because clinging has a cost most people never calculate. Every hour spent managing what you cannot change is an hour unavailable for what you can. Every conversation you rehearse in your head with someone who isn't there is time stolen from what's real and present and waiting. The less you grip, the more arrives. You're not giving up when you let go of what isn't yours to carry. You're making a choice about where your energy goes. You're deciding that your attention, your actual, limited, non-renewable attention, belongs to what's alive in front of you right now. Start with one thing, just one. The outcome you've been white-knuckling for months. The conversation you keep replaying. The version of someone you're still waiting to come back. Let it go. Not because you stopped caring, because you finally decided that caring doesn't require controlling. That's not surrender. That's how you get your life back.